Well, first of all, I got you a couple of things here. You've seen these, but you'll never forget what the date is.
No shit. You're going big time.
Did some painting on this, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and what I've been working on is just getting a stripe in there, a good stripe. And at the bottom here, see how that's all messed up?
Mm-hmm.
I used.
You brushed it.
I brushed it, and it came from pinstriping that goes on like Scouts, Boy Scouts, or Cub Scout box cars,
Okay.
pine cars. So on this side, I bought that green. Is it monkey tape? It's like the blue 3M, but it's it's the competitive of that. They claimed it. They claim the edges stay down better. And again, never mind the overspray, because I only taped. Right now this is a practice, and I'm just trying to get like, how do I get a stripe on there if I want to get a stripe or something, so it's not. That turned out pretty good, right? The tape.
This is down on the bottom, dude, because you're going over the rivets and all that, and it followed it really good. Yeah, I think it looks good.
And the problem is, I'm using rattle cans, and they're, especially this white, it's just blasting out of there so fast.
You gotta get a little airbrush.
I know.
Like $50, you can get one.
But
that's what I would do. That way you could thin the paint down and do it. Now the lines, the paint's not a big deal, I don't think, because like you say, you can get whichever you need for. But you got a pretty clean line on that. I thought for sure you would have bled around the rivets.
You spray paint, and then you tape, and then you primer over the top of the spray paint, because you're doing the stripe, right? And then you put the white down. And everything you do when you put the base color down, you have to tape it, and then I primer it before I change the color. You think that's good, or because this is automotive paint here, and when this goes on, it literally looks like it's dripping off, but when it dries, it looks fine. I mean, this was already there, I believe.
Was it?
And then that is part of the design, on the edge.
Yeah,
there.
the little thing that goes around the edges.
But another problem I have is the wash on. Water slide decals, for the models.
Yeah.
When I print those, and especially on the engine, it has rivets that are even bigger than this, and so the sticker isn't going to stay down over it. So I only have a couple of spots where it's smooth, where I could stick the sticker.
It might. That should be pliable enough that you might be able to do that.
But
what I would do is just take a piece of the sticker, put it on here,
and answer the phone. I had this forever.
Never used it.
Never used it, so the cheapest one you can buy. I'm gonna try some. I guess this would be ceramic paint, but it's craft paint.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any testers or any type of paint that I can.
Mine's all dried up.
Yeah, I haven't painted a model in years. Paint, so it just doesn't fucking matter.
Neither can I. See if it says anything about thinning paint or any recommendations.
There's your warranty.
Woo!
Safety, 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 safety. Operation. Generally, paints come thick and have to be diluted before attempting to spray them with an airbrush. Follow these rules for mixing and diluting paint. If mixing colors... Yeah, we got that part. Enamel and lacquer paint should be diluted with 1 part thinner to 1 part paint.
Half and half?
Yeah.
Wow. See, there's no sense in putting that through because I don't have any thinner.
It's water-based.
So you don't thin that, do you? Or is it 1 part water?
Thin paint and clean brush with water. There you go. And I've got
Water?
I've got water. And I've got little thinning containers.
Alright.
I'm trying to think of what else I've got for paint. Even if we took like a can of spray paint and just sprayed it into something so you had some paint so we could actually do some like lacquer paint, if that don't work.
Yeah, we'll do that first because it's water cleanable.
Yeah, it's an easy cleanup.
A little crown.
Perfect for the night.
What is a regulator?
Yep, that's an air regulator. Pre-mounted for your painting pleasure.
Sweet.
Just don't know if it's going to work.
Just a test.
Well, that's probably enough, I would think. It's definitely thick.
Is there any science to this mixing?
Mm-mm. Well, yes, but we can't share that on film.
All right. I almost made it into water, didn't it?
Yeah, but it's still...
That's what you want, huh? Well, that's what we're experimenting with, learning, right?
Yeah, that might be too thin, but let's try it.
So, what do we do?
I'm guessing we just pour it in the cup, hook the cup up, and paint the Taj Mahal. That might be too thin, but let's just try what we got.
We'll probably get a couple of comments on people who have done this before, how to do it right.
For sure. I've never done this.
We
so.
need your help. What did you have to turn?
It's got a needle valve in it. Ah, paint.
Water. Now you're writing down this formula, right?
Yep. I got it all in my head.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There you go.
$10.
$10.
And I think it was one of those things that was like a sidewalk sale at Harbor Freight. I think it was like $3.
Well, now we got to get some paint.
Put a little bit more paint in there and see if that a little thicker. Well, what do you mean get paint? I mean, other than it being a dull color, won't that work?
Well, we need your train car. We want to see what it looks like.
Okay, well, we got to get the car. Go for a drive.
Do that.
Second coat. That is not bad for a $10 sprayer.
No, but I think it's the wrong paint. We got to try it. It's a pain to clean, but I think we're going to try the other paint.
So can we finish that Tecumseh motor? I got all the parts.
Yeah. You just got to figure out when you want to do it. The last time we talked, you had to paint the engine. That's where we got stuck.
Oh, that's right.
So I guess it's on you.
You got to put it together. You got to paint it before you put it together?
No, you don't have to.
Well, let's put it together.
You can do that and just paint everything.
I'd like to get the hydro running again.
You use lacquer thin to thin that or what? What do you think?
What, this right here? You gonna spray it right on, or are you gonna put it in the bottle?
Well, I got to put it in here. But I figured I'd spray it in the cup, and we want to run if I can run lacquer through it. We want to get the water out of it, so we'll run some lacquer.
Yeah. That's thin enough coming out of that can, right?
I would think, yeah. Well, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh my God, what a difference.
That's why you got to use this paint.
What is that's I bought it, but what is it? Enamel?
I'm not even sure what Rust-Oleum is. Here's the $1 million test right here. Yeah, that's what you want.
That, I'm telling you, that was $10, and I bet you, I don't even have to prime it anymore. I've got them at home primed.
Look at that. And that's with orange peel. Still got orange peel.
What do you mean you can't paint? You're Michelangelo.
There we go.
We're speed drying.
This is our patented trade card drying mechanism. There's full throttle. That's already been painted once, right?
Yeah, this is the one I practiced on. You got that stripe on? Paint that side.
Has that been painted up there?
No, it hasn't.
Let's do that. Because I want to see what it looks like when it's not on. Unless you want to save that?
No, that's a practice car. I'm trying different things. I'm telling you, that is working perfect. And that's working great.
That's, you couldn't brush it on like that. Let it dry. I mean, you didn't lose your detail. Here, let's try some of the rivets. That hasn't been painted, right?
No, well, it's been painted with the blue.
This has?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
you know, everything's been painted. Look on the inside, that's the original color. Black.
Oh, that's right.
So,
Let's see
what this is proving is I don't have to spend the time. It's perfect. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah, you didn't lose your rivets. Might be a little bit thicker than you want it.
Let it dry and let's take a look. Okay, let's. Now this is about. Well, this was back in the '60s, the late '60s, but Polar Lights bought out the dyes.
Yeah, but you show that to a kid now and they're going, really? What do you do with that?
But that's what I built when I was a kid.
Oh, back before they had video games.
And I picked it up for 98 cents.
Good luck finding a KB Hobby too. Were they going out of business when you bought it?
There's no hobby stores left. They're all gone.
Or KB Toys. Do you remember Circus Circus? They had a toy store downstairs, middle of the mall. It's called Circus Circus. It was the best toy store ever because the shelves were so packed, and the whole front of the store, which is probably like the biggest, was as wide as my barn when you walked in, was just all the little trinky shit. And when slime first came out and all that stuff, God, it was the best.
All right, this is dried, and I think it turned out pretty good.
Not as good as the beer can. Oh, we didn't do the pumpkin either, did we?